Welcome back papa.
Hello, good morning. How we doing? I'm back. Did you miss me? How's it going? Thank you very much for the sub, Lee, with the 82 months. Thank you very much, Karen, with the 54 months.
No.
Good morning to the pair of you. Good also morning, Methman, Alex, Karik with the 71. No? You saying you didn't miss me? What? What do you mean? Whoa!
When are we putting the maxis head on the pillow?
Alex?
Pride Pog.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Angry Boss subbed while I was away. Cheeky little guy. Have to thank him when he gets in there. He missed you, he lies. Yeah, I know he
Damn,
lies.
it's like you've never been gone.
Wayne with the
Back
31.
to MvM Mondays.
It's like you've never been gone. Back to MvM Mondays. Delta in Chapter 5 on June the 24th. Oh, that's Tuesday, Wednesday? Thank you very much for the sub, Wayne and Alex. When he put the Max's head on the pillow. Honestly, if I had a nice place where I could just have my own stuff, I'd have my background would be filled with shit. Okay, Karik, you need to specify. I wasn't sending you pictures of mine. I was sending you funny pictures. Okay? Bam! It's me! It's the guy! I was just Snapchatting you my journey. Yeah, Deltarune I don't think I'll be able to play. So, just so you guys know, I'm back. But I'm only going to be streaming like Monday to today until Thursday. On Thursday night, Toast comes here, and then I'm hanging out with the boys until the following Wednesday. So, we got MvM this week, but none next week. But then next week, I'll be Thursday, Friday, boom. Ocarina of Time remake for Switch 2, yeah! It's Carlos time, hell yeah! How was your trip? Trip was really good. We had some... It was a bit rough going at times, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, being in Belfast when the riots were happening, probably not the best timing we've ever had. but that couldn't be helped. But yeah, we had a good time. It was really good. Hi, Gabriel. How's it going? It's on Wednesday. Nice. Burning TC sale? Damn, it's been a while. 11,475 keys. Mind if I join in? Jump in, Mark. We got one space. We could be at full stack. You will, but haven't yet? Oh, you're edging us with the subway there. 11,000 keys. That's like 20,000-ish? Whoa! You got another hype train?
67.
Good morning, Scowman. Got the guns out and everything? Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, this is really big on me. This is like 2 sizes too big. I need to do a whole... Oh my god, muzzle with the 6-7 months. Okay, that's it. That's the only one you're going to get. Just because I'm excited to be back. Yeah. Thank you very much, muzzle with the 67. You could do Doctor next week. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. You get a chance to play, and then yeah, 6-7. I sent a lot of 6-7 snaps. Yeah, this is way too big. I need to buy a whole new wardrobe. I can probably fit 2 of my necks in this. It's crazy. I need to buy some clothes that fit me. What were they rioting about? Someone got stabbed. They didn't die, but someone was trying to decapitate someone else. And because the person doing the attack was from Africa, there was a lot of anti-immigration rioting, shall we say, and they set fire to a bunch of houses and a bunch of buses. And when we were in Newry, which is the place where the wedding was, one of the days, the day we got there, I'm probably going to launch into a yap session at some point. So yeah, I'm vesting today. I am. Got the arms out, trying to hide my pits from you guys. It's just hot, man. It's apparently going to hit 40 this week. It's going to hit 40 on Thursday. If you wait a minute, you join. No! We're full now! You can jump in for expert. Your IFK Junior's brain room now for the reference. Put the weapons away. Honestly, Widow, 2 weeks not going to the gym, went in this morning, was doing more than I was doing before. Sometimes you just need to go away, carbo load for 2 weeks on a bunch of crap, and then you're gonna be breaking records all over the place. How you doing, Scowman? How have you been for the past couple of weeks? And you don't know where the vets are because CeeJaey's sponsor sick. You'll be in Spain with a pool? Ooh, very nice. You have to work on Thursday. Yeah, that's rough. I saw you say that on Discord. Yeah, basically, we got to Newry. Me and Jubats landed in Dublin, got a bus to Northern Ireland. And then we met Swood at the bus station. Bobash. And we checked into our hotel. We were like, yay, let's go. Let's get some food. So we went to this place to get food. It's a place called Eddie Rockets, which is apparently an Irish franchise. And me and Jubas didn't get to go when we were in Dublin last year, so we were quite keen on going this time. It's an American diner. It does burgers, fries, shakes. I guess think Five Guys kind of thing. So we wanted to go there. We get there and it's closed. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We talked to the security guy and he's like, yeah, sometimes they close early. Everywhere was closing early. while we were in Newry and Belfast, which was like a week, all of the places around were closing early because they were scared of the riots. We went to the Titanic Museum in Belfast, and they were like, "Yeah, you need to hurry up because we're gonna close." Like,
Look at this Mexican man returning from HIS vacation.
So yeah, we didn't experience any. We didn't experience any of the riots, but obviously it was happening just outside the city centre. So, yeah, we did see someone get knocked out. They might have died, actually. We might have seen someone get killed. I don't know. It was pretty nutty. Last year I heard it was 32 and then 35 on Thursday. So I heard 38 on Thursday, and then just now in a group chat someone showed me that it's going to be 40. I went to the gym in 2 months, now you're tiny again, you get back to it next month. Yeah, I feel like you don't really lose much, you just kind of give yourself a chance to recover.
Whoa!
Hey.
Did you about to knock them out? We all like I said, everything with the riots, with everything being closed, like it was a bit of a stressful, rough time, right? Wedding was lovely, by the way. Wedding was lovely. Oh my gosh, sorry, the subs are flying in. Garrus, thank you for the 14 months. Mexican man returning from his vacation. Yeah, I'm refreshed, ready to game again. And Cytheria with the 85. Good to see you. How have you been? How's life? Thank you so much for the resub. No, G-Rest didn't knock anyone out. We were walking down the street. This was our last night in Belfast. We didn't have anything to do. We went to see the Giant's Causeway, which was fantastic. Really cool place to go see if you're ever in the area. But we had nothing else to do in the afternoon, so we went and got some food, and then we went to the movies, and we went to watch Obsession. If you like horror movies, I'd recommend it. It was really good. It was very freaky. And we're walking back and we're just strolling along the Belfast High Street, la la la, and then suddenly I hear just this massive thud and a smash. And I look over and there is a guy face down in the middle of the road, surrounded by broken glass. And I was like, what the fuck? And this guy walked past, and I say guy, we're talking like these are kids. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was 16, probably 16, 17, 18, 19, something around that age. And he was like, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. He called me the N-word. It's on him. It's on him. And he's walking away, and I was like, and Jubas went, yeah, that guy just punched that guy in the face. And he was holding a glass, and it smashed on the road. And this guy was completely unconscious. And like I said, he face planted the middle of the road. There's cars coming. His friends are trying to drag his unconscious body across the road. There were these bunch of old women who were like, we're calling the ambulance, we're calling the ambulance. Where they're lifting up by his arms, you can see there's just blood all over his face. And we just looked at each other and we were like, we just want to get the fuck out of Belfast now. I don't want to be here anymore. So yeah, so we saw that. We didn't see any buses getting burnt, but yeah. Wayne, I will get to your World Cup shenanigans, because then once I start talking about the World Cup, it's gonna, yeah. Hey, she has a wicked white hair. She does boxing. She did a bunch of boxing stuff, so yeah. Hi, Angry. Thank you for your sub while I was away. I appreciate it, man. How have you been? Did you miss me? Been doing great. How have you been? I've been good, thank you. I've just got back today. It's funny you come in today. I been away for the last couple of weeks. I went to Northern Ireland for a wedding and did a little exploration and touristy stuff, and then went to Scotland for a week. And again, just did touristy stuff. So yeah, I've been good. It's very hot here at the moment, so just enjoying the heat. Can't wait anymore for the Ocarina rework. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's probably my favorite game of all time. It's between that or Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Probably those two. See you later, Widow. Good luck with work, man. Amazing Intro Sonic did release on June 19th. It was good. And the ending was good. Oh, I'm glad. I'll have to check it out. Is the finale also on YouTube? Because I know it was in the cinema, but it's on YouTube as well. Just another night in Belfast. Yeah, so we were in Uri for 3 nights. And then we went to Belfast. And when we checked into our hotel, the guy was like, don't worry about the riots. We've got extra security on the door. And they had all these security guards on the door and everything like that. So we're like, okay, cool. He was like, and they set buses on fire all the time over here. Don't worry about it. It's just a regular Tuesday. And we were like, okay, great. But yeah, it was, yeah. The finale is out now. You and Creek went to see it in the cinema. Was it a good experience? By the way, I have my fan.
Welcome back, MR Old
so
Man.
hopefully that doesn't, it's not noisy, but if it does get noisy at any point, just let me know. I'm looking dapper on the photos of the marriage ceremony. Thank you. Yeah, I had to get a new suit, so that was my first outing of the suit. And yeah, I thought everyone looked really good. I had a green tie to match Jubats's dress, and Swoot looking dapper in his 3-piece. Don't know when what next wear. I probably next time I wear the suit will be in a year when it's my sister's wedding. Thank you, Aham, for the 85 months. How have you been? You coping with the heat? Can't hear it through the music, to be fair. Okay, good. You think Tony's been awesome so far, and you can't stop watching all the fan footage on social media. It's so awesome seeing everyone from everywhere I've gone. So, well, yeah, it's been good. I heard some negative stuff about the American organization side of things. Obviously, that's not something we experience. I'm not a fan of the hydration breaks. It does really ruin the momentum of a lot of the matches. But yeah, overall, I think it's been a really good tournament so far. Obviously, I was pleased with Spain's performance last night. But again, the hydration break, it's a funny example there because Spain were 3-0 up within 24 minutes, got the Saudi Arabians on the back foot, and then it's like, hydration break! It's like, kind of ruins the momentum a little bit. I feel like it's mostly just so the Americans can get some extra ad breaks in. That was sweet on photo. Bro's a unit. Yeah, it was. There's a lot more photos. I didn't want to spam people with photos, but I posted some more stuff on Instagram if anyone follows me on there. And if anyone wants to see some stuff from the wedding. There was a picture of the 3 of us plus Leah as well, so if anyone wants to see anything, let me know. But yeah, football, we managed to catch quite a lot of the games. I actually missed the first Spain game because I was in the Highlands doing a tour. It was a 14-hour long tour. I was exhausted. So doing that and seeing Spain not beat Cape Verde, I was like, what? But they played better yesterday. But yeah, it's been some surprises, some upsets. You have AC now at home? Oh, nice. That's good. Super glad you was able to catch your stream. It's almost your bedtime. She just want to say, oh, it's nice of you to pop in, Si. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh. Sleep well, and hopefully we'll be able to catch. I'll have to start streaming even earlier. It's 100% for American adverts, probably. Yeah, I get it that the hydration breaks originally came in when it was the World Cup in Qatar, and that was when it was approaching 50-degree heat. And you know what? I can appreciate that. You know, maybe they were necessary there. But Brazil has some in games also. Fair enough. Yeah, I think when the heat reaches a certain amount, it's understandable. When you're in a closed stadium with air conditioning, you are probably cooler than anyone else. Like, why do you need a hydration break? I feel like it's not necessary. But there was something Mbappe said, actually. He said the answer is always going to be different depending on who you ask and when. Obviously, last night when Spain were on top, they had the momentum. A hydration break gave Saudi Arabia a chance to regroup and, you know, go through some tactics. So depending on whether you're Spanish or Saudi Arabian, you would look at the hydration break as either annoying or beneficial, right? So, playing MvM in the Highlands? That would have been cool. Hi fam, how's it going? Wednesday to Friday is going to be brutal. Yeah, so I was told it was going to be 38, but then I just got a screenshot from Cloudy saying it's going to be 40 on Thursday. Are we cooked this summer? Literally, man. Literally cooked. Ting tang, bing bang. They don't like the hydration breaks they can get out. I mean, that's what the case has been for some people, right? Some players haven't been able to get into the country they're supposed to be playing in because of visa issues. You hate on them until you went on to Sports in 32 and it was like, no, those are needed. Yeah, I understand. I just feel like a lot of the stadiums in America are closed and they have aircon. And it's kind of like... So you did a tour in the Highlands? Yeah. Oh shit, you guys want the inside scoop on some celebrity gossip? You guys love celebrity gossip, right? We did a tour to the Game of Thrones studio, right? And that was pretty cool. Got to see the places where a lot of the stuff was filmed, things like the Iron Throne and costumes and props and all that kind of stuff, right? The day after, we did a tour to the Giant's Causeway, which is this land formation in Northern Ireland. I think it's in Banbridge or something like that. It's really cool. It's really cool. But we got on this tour bus, and this Irishman, Rory, played MvM on the Giant's Causeway. Hell yeah! See, even when I was away, I was doing tours. Yeah, so this guy, he was a good laugh. He was a good laugh. And he says that he's never watched Game of Thrones. And we were like, oh. He's like, and I'll tell you why. Okay, well, what's going on? he says, basically, because a lot of the filming of Game of Thrones was done in Belfast. I think there was 4 main countries. It was Spain, Croatia, Malta, and Northern Ireland. So we actually got to see some areas where things were filmed. He says a lot of the people who drive the coaches and buses did a lot of ferrying back and forth of the actors to the studios in different locations and stuff like that. And he was like, basically, they were all on the white stuff, if you know what I mean. Constantly up their noses. And we were like, what? He's like, I have a drink, but I don't abide with that. Well, okay. So, whether or not that is true, yeah, breaking news, actors do actor shit. And then he said to us, and he was like, and that blonde one that rides a dragon? We're like, yeah. He was just like, she is the moodiest, self-centered, entitled bitch I've ever met. And we were like, what? So, yeah, he's not a fan of Daenerys Targaryen. What's the actress's name? Emilia Clarke? Yeah, he wasn't a fan. And I was like, really? Because I was under the impression she was quite a nice person. Again, I'm basing this only on, you know, random clips and shit you see, but I don't know. Maybe she was method acting. I don't believe it. So who do you guys legitimately think is going to win the World Cup? Based on the performances so far. England? Really? I mean, I think England will win if they put goals at the side, because then maybe Declan Rice will actually pass towards the goal, you know. America will win or else. America's had a couple of good games, right? The FIFA shareholders, they're going to be the real winners, right? Yeah. It's a shame to see how much football has changed to just be so much about the money. When I was a kid, you could watch the Champions League on ITV. You could watch pretty much every game. So I used to just watch, obviously I would watch the Real Madrid games, but then I'd watch as many games as I could because it was just entertaining. These days you need subscription to 3 different services to even watch league games. The Champions League and the World Cup's just been expanded for more and more teams just so that they can have more matches, more money. It's what at Turkey's performance? I don't understand how they did so badly. You got Arda Güler, Calhanoglu, Ildiz. Like, you have a bunch of good players. How do they not win? You know, when you put them together, because I saw Turkey play a lot. Because Spain played, they were in the same qualifying group. And Spain beat them 6-0 in one of them. In the second one, Spain had already qualified. I think it was a 2-2. But they played some good football. How they've done so badly is beyond me. You know, Belgium won't win. They drew 1-1 in the 0-0. Yeah, Belgium have been struggling. I feel Belgium's missing too many pieces of the puzzle.
The man is back with a plan
I
to
think
get a golden plan.
2018 was the big opportunity for Belgium to win a World Cup. 2018, you still had Hazard before he got a little chunky. Courtois was still, you know, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Solid defense, was it Vertonghen and Alderweireld? And then midfield, you know, Kevin De Bruyne was pretty much in his prime still, and you know, yeah, I feel like that was the one. And they only lost to France, and that was a close game if I remember. So, yeah. Yo, Reaper, thank you for the 72 months. How are you doing? 72. Wait, that's 6 years, right? 5 years. 6 years. That's huge. Thank you so much. I mean, this was something I saw about whether what does Dark Horse mean? I feel like Dark Horses don't necessarily win, but they're teams that can cause upsets. So, until they're out, you know, they can still do some damage, potentially. Yeah, I saw that about Stop Killing Games, yeah. Bit of a bummer, but hopefully it still makes some traction. New badge, yay, rocking the purple. Oh, I have to admit I haven't seen any of the Turkish games. So I wasn't sure what happened. I just would wake up and see that they lost. It's like, what? Really? Oh, Parasoft, he's doing anything to stay relevant. He lost so many of his viewers and audience, right? I saw a thing saying that his numbers were incredibly decreased. He lost his whole mod team? Damn. Appreciate not commenting on the England-Croatia match. I watched the England-Croatia match. I felt like the scoreline didn't reflect the game, to be honest. Croatia had the potential to win it, but yeah. Croatia should still go through the group play. How will I respond to Keir Starmer resigning? I will respond by saying I will not be putting myself forward to for the leadership role. They're getting slapped around in the second half? I don't know, man. feel like second half, it's a game of two halves kind of thing, yeah. But England looked a little soft in the defense. So Croatia had opportunities. And if they'd taken those opportunities, then, England deserved to win, but having watched the entire game, I was a little surprised with everyone raving about how well they played. I don't know. Mark Sam, thank you for the 42 months. You didn't see about the OOT remake? Yeah. They did a little clip. There was a little clip of it. Hi, Jonas. The bashing of Modric, time for him time. Modric was unlucky to give away the penalty. He just didn't realise Madueke was behind him. And Modric was big part of the reason. I think he was the reason why the first half was more competitive. Once he went off, there was a lot of lack of control, and then England were able to control the tempo a little bit better. And that's why they ended up going on to win. But yeah, I think the fact that I wish Modric had stayed for another season. Like Real Madrid, sorry. I understand why he had to move on. It was time for us to, start actually seeing what the midfield's going to look like for the future. But he goes to Serie A and does crazy well with Milan. So he's still one of the best midfielders around. Stop calling me CL. If I speak, I'm in trouble. Energy? No, I think England played well, and I think, I feel like what are you doing down there? I think they played well, but and the fact that it was against a team of Croatia's quality was impressive. But at the same time, I don't understand why everyone's busting a nut over the performance. Like it wasn't that good.
Train.
Same way everyone was doing the same with Germany against Curacao. Like, yeah, Germany played well, but then yo, thank you for the 100 bits, Angry. Yeah, I keep getting trains today. Hype trains. Think Cape Verde will win? It's possible. That goalkeeper is a tough nut to crack. I don't know. I think it stems from the fact I think Rice is a incredibly overrated player. I think England have probably one of the best centre forwards in the world in Kane, and one of the best midfielders in the world in Bellingham. And I think they have some talented players. But I don't understand a lot of the omissions. I don't understand why Palmer, Foden, Trent weren't taken. I don't understand why Gordon starts. I don't understand why Barcelona spent 90 million on Anthony Gordon. I don't rate Saka. I think Rice is a passing sideways merchant, and he looks busy, but he doesn't actually bring much to the table. I think he's a solid defensive midfielder, but yeah, Premier League winner you're talking about. But I think England have definitely top 5 squad at the competition. So, depending on how they turn up in the big games, yeah, they could potentially win. I think England's problem is the creativity. I think Spain's problem is that half of their players are not fully fit. I think France's problem is Mbappe is playing in a central position and he is not a natural number 9, and that causes problems. As a Real Madrid fan and having watched him for 2 seasons, it causes problems. I think Germany's problem is a lack of experience for a lot of their players. And Brazil's is that they just have a lot of holes. So I don't think there's a team that I'm like, whoa, that team is clearly the best team at the tournament. Okay, Angry. Keep it in your pants, buddy. So yeah, in terms of what I'm going to stream this week, we've got 4 days. We're playing MvM today, obviously, as you can see. Tomorrow and Wednesday, not really sure. I was thinking maybe we could do some Deadlock. With the heat, I'm probably not going to want to stream for too long periods of time, because it's just not very nice to be in an enclosed room. I want to be free. On Thursday, I'm going to stream some DVD though, because that's when the anniversary event starts. So I will want to jump on that. There's a chance on Wednesday I won't stream because my sister will be over and I might have to hang. So we'll see. But yeah, let's say we'll do Deadlock tomorrow and then DVD on Thursday, and Wednesday we'll just see. That sounds good to y'all? DVD is hella cheap ATM. Is it worth getting into? What is new player experience? Ad? Can you hear me? Or should I wait until... Is there an ad right? You should be getting ads. Oh, song sounds like an ad. Sorry. The new player experience is pretty rough in Dead by Daylight. there are a lot of different killers and there are a lot of different survivors. All the killers have their own unique powers. So you can understand the basics of the game pretty quickly. As a survivor, fix gen and escape. As killer, hit people and put them on hooks. Repeat until they die. And you jump through windows and you drop pallets, and you know it's pretty basic, but the complexity comes in with all of the different killers. Some of the killers are more popular than others, so you'll learn how to play against their powers pretty well, but some of them, you know, you may not see very often, so you won't get a chance to learn, and they're all very different. But then all of the killers have add-ons that fundamentally change how their power works. Every killer and every survivor has 3 perks, which all have varying effects, ranging from making you silent, making you go faster, you know, all these different things. So you can learn the basics of the game, and then you'll be like, why is this guy so fast right now? Or, you know, why can't I hear, you know, the killer chasing me? Or why is this survivor disappeared? You know, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to use those perks, you need to have the characters. In order to have the characters, you either need to grind the in-game currency to unlock them, or if it's a licensed one, you have to use real-world money. Now they are cheap. Jason from Friday the 13th just got added to the game, and the DLC was $4.99, something like that. And during the sales, you can get whole bundles really, really cheaply. But the fact remains, it's gonna take you quite a while before you get to the point that you have everything at your disposal. So it can be quite daunting, but I'd recommend it. I enjoy the game a lot. I think it's a lot of good fun. You can play Survivor with your friends and they can show you the ropes, and yeah, it's a good laugh. It's a game that, because it's been around for 10 years now, literally this month is the 10th 10-year anniversary of its release. The roster of characters has grown and grown and grown, so the longer you wait, the more content is going to be there for you to catch up with. Whereas, you know, if you want to try it and you get in, I really like it. I like the gameplay loop. I like the fact that there's a lot of cool characters, you know. I like the fact that I can play as the Xenomorph from Alien, or I can play as the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, while tracing Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, and Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, and Nicolas Cage, and Alan Wake. You know, I do like the crossover stuff. I think it's really cool, and the lore and the perks are all created pretty accurately for those characters. Yeah, they added in Jason. I got Jason Adept last night. I just played one game. I jumped in and I was like, let's give this guy a go, and he's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Yeah, Lara Croft's in the game as a survivor. Mama gave my magic clicker. Yeah, there is so many different franchises in the game. Resident Evil has the Nemesis as a killer. It has Albert Wesker. It has Hunk. It has William Birkin from 2. You can play as Leon Kennedy, Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Carlos Oliveira, Ada Wong, Rebecca Chambers. There's multiple characters from Silent Hill, and they keep adding more. There's more coming up. like I said, there's Nicolas Cage, Lara Croft, Alan Wake. There's characters from Saw. There's characters from the Alien franchise, from Stranger Things. There's killers from, you know, we've got Pinhead from Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. We've got Jason now. We've got Michael Myers. We've got Ghostface from Scream. Demogorgon and Vecna from Stranger Things. Vecna from D&D. Chucky. Yeah, there's so many. And then there's all of the unlicensed stuff. There's Bill from Left 4 Dead. Do you use Fortnite for horror? Yeah. Pretty much. In terms of the collabs, yeah. Adding in Hinako from, yeah, Silent Hill F. And they're also adding some different skins as well. So if you like horror stuff and there's franchises you like, there's a good chance that there'll be some in there. Yeah, current Rift is Darkest Dungeon. There's crossovers with Attack on Titan. You can play as the Armored Titan, the Attack Titan, the what's it called? Warhammer Titan. You can play as, there's skins for all the different main characters as well. If you like Slipknot, there's Slipknot characters in there. Excuse me. There's been tie-ins with Slipknot. There's so many fucking things, man. There's The Witcher. You can play as Geralt of Rivia. You can play as Alessian. The artist has a skin that turns it into the Alessian, into Alessi. There's costumes for Yennefer, Triss, Ciri. You can play as Sans from Underpants. I don't think you can play as Sans. I'm probably only going to do 2 tours today. We'll see how it goes. Potentially could do 3, but my current way of thinking is why do I always run away from Subway? Oh, Valheim? I haven't played Valheim since it first came out, but I could be convinced to try it again, yeah. Try 1.0. Coming out in September? Could look into it. It's one of those games that's fun and I enjoy it until everything goes wrong and then I don't want to play it anymore. Mr. Peace. Kept seeing Mr. Beast Feastables in the supermarket. Shit. The American slops made its way to the British Isles. Mr. Beast. I didn't buy any Feastables. I ain't doing that. Taste test on the stream? No. I ain't giving that dude any money. Do you know what I did try? I had haggis for the first time. It's pretty tasty. I wanted to try a deep fried Mars bar, but I never got the opportunity. Anyway, enough about me. What do you guys get up to? What do you guys get up to in the past 2 weeks? Anyone do anything fun? Anyone finish? You're playing Slay the Spire 2. Nice. Anyone finish any games that they want to talk about? See any movies or shows? P4R releases in February. What do you think of the pictures, like the artwork of it? Because I've seen a lot of people criticizing the artwork looking a little bit more simplified. Was it served with potato pie? So I had haggis, neeps, and tatties, which I believe is haggis with mashed potato, and I think it's mashed turnips. It was really tasty. I had this lovely sauce. I can send you a picture if you want. There was this place that Jubats went to when she visited Scotland a few years ago. And she said, we have to go there. I had this lamb shank. Oh. It was so good.
EM old.
Yo, Ipali, 39 months. You're old? We're all old, man. Don't worry about it. Are you older? Is this a significant day? You almost hundoed Forza Motorsport 2. I'm playing Space Marine 2 and loving it. Oh, nice. Space Marine was the one that came out a few years ago, right? 2 or 3 years ago? You're Jojo maxing in Stardew? Are you doing the Jojo route? Corpo route. Corpo carry. Yeah, it's an easier route, but it's just not as fun. It's like, get money. Congrats. No, you're just old? Don't worry about it. I'm old too. You just get him wiser. Get him wiser. You haven't played 1.6 yet? What are you doing? Get on it, Karik. You were cocked by the Bible on Satan fight. You know about an Easter egg? Yeah. That's so annoying. Yeah, you can't use the Bible during the Satan fight. It's to balance out the fact that you can use the Bible against Mom and just be like, pfft. Balanced as all things should be.
Whoa! 80,000 months.
80,000 months. Thank you for the 18 months, rude. Huge numbers. How you doing? Sorry. What? Song is from New Control. Oh, nice. When does that come out? Oh my gosh. He beeline for me. It's quite a few things coming out now, right? I don't think there's very many things coming out over the summer. But once we hit September, there seems to be a lot of stuff just popping up. Love on PC soon? No. Are you going to get Duskblots if it comes out on Switch? I mean, it is coming out on Switch, but when it comes out. There are so many trailers during Summerfest. Yeah. I think there's a lot of stuff to be excited about. A lot of varied stuff. I think any stuff I'll actually buy. I gotta limit myself. Ocarina of Time remake, I'd have to get. Can't say that about Halo. Oh, is Halo coming out before that? When does Halo come out? End of July. Okay. You do have leave to play it? Nice. Why not? Clearly that person got too many bad rolls in one run angry. Otherwise, it's added to the curb list. PC release announcements. I think it's going to be a similar situation where I think Nintendo helped fund it, right? So there's a good chance it would never come out on PC. We can cope, right? I was actually thinking, do I just emulate Bloodborne? Like, do I just, because it's getting to the point where it's emulatable now, right? I just emulate that shit. You got the premium edition, so it's gonna be on it 5 days early. You're going to online last, so what else do you get in the premium edition? Is it just earlier access, or do you get anything extra? Anything cool? Remember you learn Polish? Holy shit, that could be a thing, Harry. You could set some Polish homework for Creek, and he's only allowed to play Halo once he's finished. He has to do, you know, I don't know, 5 Polish exercises per 1 hour of Halo. So put this on my grave. What would I put on my grave? Maybe some YouTube comments. Maybe the one that says, I hope you die smashed by truck. That should be put on my grave if I die by a truck. That would be the foreshadowing of the century. Buy PS3 and Bloodborne, play it selling. Is it PS3? Can you play it? I guess you can play it on PS4 as well, right? I didn't. Wait. Does it run better on PS4? Parental controls. 1 hour of Polish equals 1 hour of Halo. Yeah. Or just get Duolingo, dude. You can literally just do exercises on a daily basis. It's got achievements. Not to flex, but I've hundoed Duolingo, so... Play hide and seek with her Steam Deck. So she wants you to learn her culture, her language, and you're gonna steal her property? That's how you get sent to the gulag, man. You gotta be careful. You enjoying the AC in your room? Oh, is it noisy? So wait, what kind of AC is it? Is it one that you get installed, or like a portable thing? This is such a banger. Phil Collins does movie music pretty good. I was like Son of Man from Tarzan. It's a banger. Ah! The PS4 disc tray if you want to borrow it. You can borrow my PS5 if you want. That's very kind of you. Maybe at some point the cope is just gonna take over. Or I'm gonna lose the cope rather, and I'll realize it's never coming to PC. And I will take you up on that offer. See you later, Angry. Have a good day, man. Thank you very much. It's good to see you back. Or good to see you. Now I'm back. Hi, Eliza. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, it's a portable one with a compressor. Fucking hell. Like, you need to get a silencer on it. You take off the compressor and put a silencer on. Do people not learn the language because everyone speaks English in the Netherlands anyway? Compressor? I hardly know. Do you guys want to see the only souvenir I bought for myself during my trip? People say, oh, everyone speaks English here anyway, and it's self-serving cycle of annoying people. I mean, I feel like even if the country does mostly speak English, you'd want to learn the language because, you know, why are you there otherwise? Why go to the Netherlands and, you know. You spoke Irish? You didn't speak a word of Irish. Look what I got. It's the Iron Throne. I won the Game of Thrones. I am now the king. Is that what was it? The king? Yeah, it was king. Yeah. Is that from Dark Souls? No. Put it in a jar? No. Why is that the first thing you think of, man? How is that the first thought that comes into your head? No, it's the Iron Throne Scatman from Game of Thrones.
Whoa!
Is back.
The one from the title. Jubas with the 32 months. Out here subbing, thank you very much. He's back. You're awake? What are you doing up so early? What time is it? 6 a.m. for you. Your gun's out? Yeah. What do you think about that? This is way too big for me. But it's hot. Apparently it's hitting 40 on Thursday. Looks like a bib. Thank you, thank you. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a freaking tabard. Yeah, I think it's I think it's a good thing that you avoided the heat wave, because you would not be happy with this. It's kind of look like a bib. It does, doesn't it? Next stream I'll be wearing a toga. Next stream I'll be naked. How about that? How about that? I wear no clothes, and then you guys can't comment on my clothing. Gonna be subbing myself on. I was actually wearing my Spain shirt yesterday, repping the colors during the game. Yes. Checking my next stream is so I can put it in my diary. No 2A? It's the wave 1, man. I got a second wave. Why are you going back to spawn now? How did you sleep, G-Bats? Was it a solid sleep? A non-humid? Use out cold? Nice. Better than hotel. Don't even talk to me about the hotel room. Our hotel room for the wedding was very, very humid. There's about 28 degrees in there, and it had no aircon, and you couldn't open the window. So you stepped in, it was like a sauna. That's not what I said. I just said it's the same thing with some slight variations. So if you didn't want to do it. Claire's has some interesting sections. Restraining rate and MvM close to the average? It was. But the last couple of years I've had pretty rough luck, so. Is it like RE1 where you essentially do the same overall thing but as a different character? Yes, but there are very different sections with Claire. So whereas on Leon's story you play as Ada for a section and you interact a lot with Ada. On Claire's, you have the kid, Sherry Birkin, who you see at the end in the ending. So it is sufficiently different, and it's the only way to get the true ending. You have to defeat both campaigns. But you have to do it. You have what's called A and B storylines. Essentially, there's 4 different playthroughs: Leon A, and then Claire B, and then Claire A, Leon B, depending on who you start as. Well, I even played her, right? Have you played as Jason yet? Have you bought Jason for DVD? I tried him out last night and got the Adept. He's pretty good. Why don't you guys just stop playing? Yeah, but then you were playing again. I'm gonna play the anniversary event.
Whoa!
Yo!
67.
Is that the second 6-7 sub of the day? Holy! First Muzzer, now Neno. Thank you very much, Neno. Thank you for the 67 months. Burn the entire stream down? Well, I'm already burning, man. I'm already there. What? You were in the A67 yesterday? I was mad because 6-7 is now trying to take him to peace, Frida. Did I see the successful Frida run? I don't think I did. Yeah, but Nameless King is a base game boss. Just wait till you get to the second DLC. Oh, baby! That's the good one. I mean, they're both good, but the second DLC is just so good.
Incoming!
Yeah, you've played Ashes of Ariandel, right? So you've got Ring City. Chad Zero with the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to a very hot and spicy stream. Because the weather is hot. How was the stream? Oh, this is a banger, whoever requested this. Oh, you're already in the Ring City? Nice. I'm stronger, and hold me freedom, just like a waving flag. Oh, Ring City is amazing, man. One of the best DLCs created for any game. And the thing is, even with all the bosses, none of it's unfair. If you can't do it, it's a skill issue. Like, that's the cool thing about it. Frida, you could argue, is very fast and is a little bit too fast. If you go in with the wrong weapon set, then it can be a struggle. But Ring City, man, I love it. Love it. 235 stream streak. He be streaking. There wasn't much exploring the sea yourself. It would have been nicer to be bigger. Yeah, I agree with you there. But the bosses? Come on, man. That's a lot of streaking. Must be chafing. Yeah, I 2 out of the 4. But those two are that good. Ah! This is Isn't this a Pokemon song? You gonna do stuff? Maybe come back later? Thank you very much, Nano. Thanks again for the sub. I'll be doing 2 tours, maybe 4. Maybe 3. We'll see. Scatman, do you collect Pokemon cards? Or do you only collect, was it Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic? You don't? Yes, the other two. Okay. Yeah, Jubats has got into collecting Pokemon cards now, so... Here we go. She's addicted, chat. She loves the gambling. Buying packs left, right, and center. Yeah, Sanctuary Guardian in DS1 is a bit, yeah. She bets on the gamble grind. Hell yeah. She got some really good pulls, actually. She's going to start knocking people off of them. I don't know, just don't leave your cards in public view when she's around. Yeah, she got some really good ones. She has that luck. Got the magic touch. They have a form of coin collection gambling? How does that work? You buy like a mystery pack or something and you get some coins? I don't know what I'm doing. A kilogram of coins for 15 euros. Oh. But it's, I guess it's a mixed bag. You don't know what you're getting in it. Not a secret scalper? Nah. I don't believe it. Okay, well I needed that ammo, so... He did it earlier. I can't remember what the word was, but he's already made that joke today. Man's addicted. Yeah, I couldn't hear compressor, that was it. for the entire time during the weddings. Every time someone said a word like that, Sweet was like, compressor, I barely know her. Anything about that too, Tila? I couldn't read it. I don't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, you'd say the word and then you'd stare at me, and I was like, okay, I know what that means.
Coolly guess.
Reflex with the 100! Woo! Thank you so much, man. How have you been? Yeah, we've had 2 6-7 subs today, Reflex. You been sleeping a whole lot? You been tired? Chat, hydrate. I hydrated so much, I hydrated my desk. It's fucking everywhere. Whoa! Meister with the 47. Thank you so much, dude. Did I watch Keir Starmer resign? I heard that he was probably going to resign, but I didn't watch it live, if that's what you mean. He confirmed it. He's going to replace him. Last time someone finished a term. Gordon Brown? Pretty sure Gordon Brown lost the election to David Cameron, right? No, David Cameron resigned as well. David Cameron resigned when Brexit happened because he was pro-EU and he said that if Brexit passed then he would step down. That was when we had that whole leadership thing. Oh, I guess he did. Yeah, he did a number of years first. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant like who, you know, left the role without resigning, kind of thing. His legacy is your student loan. Yeah. It's always funny when the Liberal Democrats were like, we're going to get rid of student loans, vote for us. And all the students voted for them, and then they did a coalition with the Conservatives, who then tripled student loans. Oh, I didn't. I'll have to watch the video, MvM. And I have to pee after this wave, because I'm bursting. I mean, that's what's happening in this country as well, unfortunately. We had council like elections, and Reform won a lot of seats. So I hope they don't win the next general election, but we will see, I guess. Hey, Jackie Legs, long time no see, man. How have you been? You love MvM? Who doesn't? What else are you going to do on a Monday? I just saw the Gordon Brown one. Anything shown in the trailer will be part of the game? Oh, interesting. You getting married? Let's fucking go, dude. Congratulations. When's it happening? Oh, in TF2? Oh. Congratulations. Did you buy the ring? Someone buy you the ring? Clark will buy you the ring. You'd have to propose with me. It's about time, man. It's about time. I've always said when are you two crazy kids gonna make it official? I'm married to the game. Can you refuse a ring? How does the ring thing work in TF2? Someone buys one and then gifts you one? Like, so when you buy one, you gift it to someone else, right? You get 2 copies, essentially. But can the person receiving it say no? Last camera in the Netherlands that fully started that term was 12 2017. That was 1980. I mean, in this country, we had Tony Blair for fucking ages. And then he stepped down. Gordon Brown took over. He lost in the election to Cameron, who was Prime Minister for a while. Muzza said 6 years. And then he stepped down, and then it's just been a fucking carousel of clowns ever since. Yeah, so then after Cameron we had Theresa May, and then she stepped down. Then we had Boris Johnson, and then he resigned. And then we had Liz Truss, and she resigned. And then it was Rishi Sunak, and then he resigned. Did he resign? No, he didn't, did he? Didn't he just lose the election? So I think Rishi Sunak was the last one who didn't resign. He lost the election to Keir Starmer, who's now resigning. So. Anyway, I need to pee. So I will be right back. I'm back. I was gonna request this song. Who requested this? I was literally gonna request this song this morning, and then what we got? MvM update this year. Who thinks? You saw this live? It was you? Nice. Good man. It's gotta be this year. This year's gonna be so good, man. Half-Life 3, Bloodborne PC, MvM update. It's all happening. Just gotta believe. Good. If you know what I never got? I never got my Sixes Div 3 winners medal. So the season ETF 12 had their outage, right? So I never got it. Write a complaint? I have. Because I got my Div 5 winners, Div 4 winners, and then I would have had Div 3 winners. Never got it. Yeah, can you not post imager links, please? It's quite offensive to the Brits in chat who can't see it. Oh yeah, there's a new Spyro game. I was going to ask you about that. What did you think of it? Submit digital ID. Have you got your wanking license updated? Can't look at imager. Sorry, lad. Why can't you see imager links? Because it has mature content on there, potentially. It's part of the thing. Same reason why UK people can't look at porn sites anymore. I mean, they can, but you either need to do the thing where you put your face in or submit a government ID. Makes imager impossible to browse, resigns. They're also banning VPNs, right? Or they're moving to ban VPNs. And social media is now banned for anyone under the age of 16. So if you're under the age of 16, you cannot use any social media. You can't even use YouTube, which I was like, what the fuck? Like, YouTube's not a social media. You can't even watch YouTube if you're under 16. You submit your ID? No, I had to take a picture halfway through. It was really awkward. Government's got my goon face on record. Do you think people actually do that? Do you think they're halfway through doing the business and then they're like, oh, gotta take a picture, open my mouth, turn my head, what? Gotta turn my head which way? Isn't that all up in the air now as time I'm leaving? I guess. I don't really know. I haven't been keeping up to date. You linked porn, by the way. Do you think that's going to be on the manifesto of any of the parties next general election? We will bring porn back for everybody. Children, you can watch TikTok once again. Adults, you can click links on images many times as you want. It's just the pic you sent, yeah. That's what I should do, is just send my emotes. Collected everyone's goon face, resigns, prints them all off. Are you reading about in-game medals? Because people like medals. You play a competition, and you win, you get in-game medals. Oh, fucking page they're on, but they're in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. You get these. If you finish third, you get a poop medal. If you finish second, you get a silver medal. If you finish first, you get a gold medal. And depending on... This page is better because it's got more gold medals. This one has a 1 on it. So even though it's not gold, it is a first place medal. This one has a Roman numeral I on it. That does not mean I. It means 1. This one has CG on it. That's not a misspelling of CeeJaey. Stands for Copenhagen Games. This one has a mermaid on it, but the mermaid is gold. So this one's a pretty cool medal, actually. I like that one. I don't think I say anything bad about the Deutschland medal. So you're flexing on us? Yeah. It's like 90% of what I do on this stream. I've got to stay relevant, you know? Back in my day, Highlander snipers ran the Razorback. Ah! Oh. Yeah, so if you play in a league, then you get medals. You get medals even for participating. Flex's trophy at the wedding? Yeah! Because Americans were questioning me. I had to remind them who the hell I was. Do you know who I am? Keeping up with the footy? Yeah, I've been watching as many games as I can. Due to the times, it was a little bit difficult. But yeah, me and Jubats managed to watch quite a lot of the games. We watched both Canadian games, but only one of the Spain games because Jubats didn't want me to watch them. So she made it so that I couldn't watch it. Now, one of the Spain games that we were in the Highlands, we went to Loch Ness. We went Nessie hunting. It's pretty cool. Did I watch Netherlands, Sweden? I didn't. I saw that it was 2-0 at half time, and I thought, ooh, Sweden get a goal back. Then my prediction was right. And then I saw someone tweet saying, "Stop Netherlands, they're already dead." And I was like, oh, maybe it didn't end that way. But I don't know what the final score was. "5-1? Damn. Yeah, Spain were winning 3-0 after 23 minutes yesterday. And one of my old school friends texted me and was like, damn, I'm starting to feel sorry for Saudi Arabia. Like, he's like, this is like a slow torture death. Fix your human rights. How about that? Spain versus England final score will be 6-7. I think if a game ended 6-7 during this World Cup. Holy shit, that reminds me. Where were we? On our flight to London from Edinburgh, we sat there and Jubaz looks at me and she goes, "The kid behind me keeps doing the 6-7 with his hands." It's fucking insane. It's taken over. You watching that match and start watching when Spain scored the third? That was when the game ended. Like, Spain just took it easy at that point. They scored one at the start of the second half, but around half time they took off half of their top players. And there was an offside goal later on. You wish you were like that kid? I told Jubats to turn around and do it back to him. But did you just 6-7 at my kid? The flight attendant was mugging. That was really interesting. You know when they do the thing with the life jackets? He was And nutsack just went on my sandwich. You thought the ref was really harsh on Sweden. One of the girls got denied for offside. It was Abu. Yeah, I feel like offsides are really fucked up. Apparently, it's up until your sleeve can be offside, but the rest of your arm can't be. But then your arse can be offside and any part of your foot. Apparently, it's any part of your body that can score a goal counts as being in an offside position. Something like that. What does mugging mean? Did you not watch that stream of Ray's where he was doing that, like, mog off or whatever it was called? Oh, Moggle? Is that what it's called? How do I put this simply? Imagine it's people just doing a model pose with their face. Do you want to know about my trophy? I am a Highlander. Yeah, one of the Canadian players had his leg freaking snapped in half. We were watching that one. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes refereeing can be pretty inconsistent. Youch. Do I think England will win? I don't know. Anyone can win at the end of the day. If I'm making an accurate assessment or guesstimate, whatever, I think England lack a bit of creativity. So against teams that control the ball a little bit better, like the Spains, the Frances, and the Germanys, I think they're going to struggle. But I would say they're probably top 5 in terms of teams that will win. I think it's going to be between Spain, France, England, Brazil, maybe Argentina, because they get given freebies. So she was just spoiling all of the goals for me. That's so annoying. But yeah, if one of the teams outside of that win, I'd be very surprised. Maybe Portugal, but Portugal did not look too great in the first game. Maybe I'd replace Argentina with Portugal as my top 5. Wave 6-7. We're gonna do prediction after this, don't we? Replace Argentina with a big body of water. Prediction. Get your gambas in. Gunslinger. Charger touch. The dagger's in area 1 that you use for self-defense. You saw a letter open. It looks exactly like in a thrift store. Nice. Should have bought it. Could have role-played. Wow, everyone's getting 2 boxes. What is this? Sniper rifle. Gunslinger. That's probably the best couple we've seen so far. Are you fucking kidding me? Medigun, postal pummel. Just getting garbage, man. Garbage. We do an expert? We do an expert, yeah. Garbage. We'll do 1 expert. We have 1 space if anyone wants to join. Muzzer, if you wanted to hop in. You were asking earlier. I only have 3 tickets, so can only do 1. Ain't got no more tickets, man. Unlucky. Yeah, just unlucky streaks, man. Hostile. Aussie wrench for Aussie ET. Congratulations, that's a really good Aussie. I think Muzzer is joining, but he's getting tickets. It's pretty warm. Just a little warm. It's a little warm. It's not too bad. I'm surviving. We'll survive, chat. Don't worry. I'm actually alright now though. Short and t-shirt and I got a fan on. I'm comfy. You're stark naked in your room right now? Honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably just be sat here in my shorts. When I was watching the football last night, I was just sat here in shorts, just like, ah. Your fan's getting delivered today? Nice. In your long sleeves and bathrobe? Comfy? George Blue Island. Oh, redeem loadout. Spy, okay. Spy with kunai. Dead Ringer, yeah. L'étranger. Okay, I can do that. Ugh. You got IC blowing too? Oh. Yeah, I ain't got that. Armored Core. Armored Core blow. That would like be blowing friggin'. I don't know what. Pure plasma. What? Why did he turn around? Oh. What? I was still disguised. How did they know? LSAP? What do you mean? I'm contributing to the team. Why is this music so quiet? It's referencing El Sapo. Yeah, the music, I've just pumped up the volume, so the music's really quiet. Next song's going to be loud again, which is going to burst my eardrums. What? Is it quiet? It's quite loud for me. It's already at like 50%. Okay. That explains everything. Your lumbago. I'm gonna give you lumbago. What was that? That's what happens when you peak mid. Why am I playing a slideshow right now? Okay. Whiffed. Can you mute the volume on our end but keep it on yours and then sing along to the music? No. No, I won't. I won't be doing that. In fact, no more requests. Request one more request? Okay. Imagine rocking up with a tiny little revolver, shooting at a tank. Ready for some fat saps. They have Razorback. Shut up, Swede. I was merely removing the Razorback from the equation. You literally watched me play on Delta Runeway. Literally watched me play it and said this song is pretty good on one of the songs. So clearly you have to listen to it for the rest of your life. Get it. $1.5 more hours to what? 66, 60. Oh. Oh, sniped. Look at me. I am the sniper now. Hey, and Sky, how's it going? Wayne closes his eyes for any game that isn't TFT Powerhouse. Explains his MvM gameplay then. Wait! Check this out. My water is warm. Yeah, but I wanted to jump on their head and then sap. It's an advanced strat. I wouldn't expect you to understand, okay? They call me El Sapo. Why jump on the rocky instead of the head? I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm going to reveal my best tactics to you. I'm doing that. Gotta keep something in the locker, you know? Bring Hannah together next season? Nope. No. Yeah, get sapped, idiots. What? Why did my supper go away? Sometimes make them look at you. Yeah. It was when my supper went away. I think I was switching weapons too much. Because my supper didn't get used up. Vanilla Coca-Cola. I sleep. Wake me up when there's vanilla Pepsi. Huh. Brown Pepsi. What flavor is that? Gingerbread pizza. Have you tried it? Hi Tunes, how you doing? Gingerbread Pepsi is really nice. A lot of haters for things people haven't tried. When's Metal Gear? So this week and next week are a little messy. We got Monday to Thursday this week, and then I'm away. Well, not away, but I'm going to be busy for sort of a few days to a week. And then I'll be back Thursday and Friday next week. So potentially next Thursday I could start, or next Friday. So maybe next week. You don't need to try it to know that combining gingerbread with Pepsi is a vile idea. How? You just hate things for the sake of hating. You can't just be like, this is terrible. It's vile. It's an abomination. And it's literally combining a sweet food into a sweet drink. It's horrific. Like, you like vanilla Coca-Cola? Some people would call that an abomination. Vanilla is the flavor of a cake. Why would you put it in a drink? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Anyone else interested? I think that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Fascinating even. Move out my way! Coming through! I tried raspberry ripple iron brew while I was in Scotland. And also cherry iron brew. I drank a bunch of iron brew. I felt like I had to because I was in Scotland. How is saying that something people enjoy is bad is based? Why do you enjoy the criticism of something that brings people happiness? It's a very interesting approach. Lemon Coca-Cola? Yeah, we got lemon and lime. Lime, they're quite common ones. You could say killing's wrong, but if someone's like, I like puppies, other person's like, I fucking hate puppies. That guy's based. He hates puppies. Fucking, fuck you, puppy lover. Piece of shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't think I've tried blue raspberry, but I've seen it on like in like American sweet stores. Blue raspberry lemonade. Ooh. All of the iron brew flavors I've tried cherry iron brew, raspberry ripple iron brew, and ice cream iron brew. All of them just taste like iron brew. I don't know. It's quite an overwhelming sweet flavor. I don't know. I feel like it's certain people in chat have rather extreme reactions to the flavors of food people enjoy. If it was like, hey, do you want to try my poop flavored sausage roll? Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? Poop's kind of gross. Get to an IHOP? Okay. They have these in Canada, right? So next time I go. I wanted to try the maple syrup Pepsi. Apparently they did that in IHOP for about a month. One time we had barbecue burger flavored Pringles. Yeah, I bought those for you, you son of a bitch. And they were tasty as fuck. And then on the way back, we bought Chicken Royale Pringles. Royale with cheese. No, it was Chicken Royale, sadly. Gonna jump down, dude? Oh, I'm sorry, Mythman. Did I miss a message? I'm sniping. Let me scroll up. Oh. You've been watching more positives, which shows the wildlife of Australia. Oh! Oh yeah, wildlife of Australia is fucked up, yeah. Photo of the can of Pepsi. We have 330 milliliter. How are people... Oh my god. You actually tilt me. You actually tilt me. People in UK are diabetic because they have big cans. Okay, buddy. You mean the same size cans they have across fucking Europe? Yeah, the Diet Pepsi that I'm drinking is giving me diabetes. It's happened. I've been rage baited. How long did it take? 2:45. It's not bad, actually. It's because it was close to the camera. The Euro Spa? Yeah, we used to have spas in England, but we don't really have them in England anymore. Oh. We failed? Hello? I didn't know that. I thought it was a British chain. We used to have a lot of spas in England. I don't know if anyone else, any Brits know if they still exist. Because all the ones I knew shut down. You kind of miss Wingstop? Wingstop still exists. There's a Wingstop in the mall in town. Come visit. We got Wingstop. I've never been. I'm to visit when you went there. Well, stop picking times when I'm not in the country. You ever seen a Wingstop? They just have wings, obviously. Yeah, we have one in town now. I didn't pick the time. It was Leah's wedding, dude. She picked the time. Tarantula hawk wasps? Yes, I've seen those. They are big beasties. I'm excited for Shark Week. When's Shark Week? How do I do if I got stung by a warrior wasp? I don't die. Seek the anti-venom by solving a series of puzzles that will lead me to the area to unlock the antidote. You'd know if you were excited? Oh, damn. Okay. I mean, sharks are cool. Went to the shark exhibit at Royal Ontario Museum in March. It's pretty cool. I had to pay extra for it. So. What did I do if I was shot 8 times in the head? Brush it off and get back to grinding MvM. Viral swing is widely considered one of the most painful insect stings in the world. Level 4 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Compared to being chained in the flow of an active volcano. How the fuck would he know that? Oh my god, this is like the thing with Pokemon Pokedex entries being written by children. He's so smart, he must have an IQ of 5,000. Like, what the fuck? Has he been chained in an active volcano? If no, then I don't believe him. I have quite a high pain threshold, so I don't know. It would probably hurt like fuck, but you know. Should I write Pokedex descriptions? Give you a Pokemon? Charmander. Do you see any big jaws? Yeah, I did. I took pictures if you want to see them. Charmander? I barely know. You know, CeeJaey big bullets over there. I'm just telling you what the hospital told me. It was an issue when I was hospitalized for various things. So they didn't know what was wrong with me. Like when my lung collapsed, they were like, how much does it hurt? And I was like, it kind of like feels like a stitch, but slightly higher up. And they were like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. And they did an x-ray and they're like, oh, your lungs collapsed. Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess it hurts. Yeah. When I broke my arm, I was just like, my arm kind of hurts. I go to bed. Woke up the next day and I was like, well, my arm still kind of hurts, but now I can't move it either. My parents... A fictional dragon-like character that has a fire element, he can grow up to be a huge dragon. I think you're lacking a little imagination there. But it's accurate, I guess. Technically, Charizard isn't a dragon, so I have to dock you some points there. Sorry, Charizard is... Yeah, Charizard isn't a dragon. Well, that fucking sucked. I'm back, fire, I'm back. Were they able to uncompose it? My arm? Yeah. I remember that being painful. Because, like, parts of my arm had fused again. So I remember lying on a medical table, and they were just, like... They had to bend my arm straight to... It had, like, stuck like that or something. And they had to bend it to x-ray it. And I just remember going, ah! What do you do if the tank, there was a tank approaching the bomb hatch and it's still have 50% HP? What class am I? Probably run and get some crits and try to just burst it down. Ooh. The cone snail has got toxin that's strong enough to kill 700 people. Shush. Yeah, I should be killing the medics, right? Oh my god, I'm just getting melted. Oh shit, I failed? Damn. Which character should you be if Game of Thrones was real? It's a good question, actually. Who would I want to be, or who do I think I am most similar to? You said don't toss the fool. Okay. I see my return has created a bully stream. So I'm trying to backstab giant soldiers by landing on rocks in the show. I'll be gulp shitter. You know what? Do you know who you be? You know who you be? Sir Brown Pants the Fowl. Okay? There we go. How's that feel? It doesn't feel good, does it? Doesn't feel good. Which character would I actually be? I don't know. Probably one of the ones that tries to be smart. Be like, I'm going to play the Game of Thrones. I'm going to... And then I get killed. Yeah. Hi, Danny. You got thinner than a few years ago? Yeah, I did. Just a little bit. If I came to stream and told you a family member died, would you give me 5 big booms? If that's what you wanted, man, I'd do it. Looking good? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm not doing well financially wise, but I would be if everyone in chat kindly donated $100,000. What if you're also not doing well financial wise? This ain't about you, reflex. Reflex? It's about me! 300 euros on a... Wait. Hold on. 300 euros on a vinyl. One? Or 300 euros on a selection of vinyl? You read it correctly? God damn, what did you get? tax return. Look at this guy in chat paying his taxes. Yeah, that's what made me think of it the other day when we were in Ireland. Because I said, oh, by the way, Word has the Price Master avatar. The Gorilla Telegram, only 500 in Europe. Oh, damn. So I could be of a rare find then. Very cool. If you're happy, man. You got the money to be able to spend on things like that, then, you know, treat yourself and enjoy. Why not? My most expensive purchase was a meal. But it was a fucking good meal. Do you guys want to see pictures? Let me see. Hold up. Oh, I don't have the other one. Lame. Well, I had this lamb shank at this place and it was amazing. You let me buy those games at CX? You didn't even want to buy any games. You were just pointing at them saying, do you have this Mario? And I said no. And you said, well, you should. I rinse and repeat for like 5 different Mario games. We saw the Red Dead Revolver. I was wondering how I could play that. Right, but have you got this Mario? No, I haven't played Mario since Mario Odyssey. Okay, but you have this Mario? Sweet, for the love of God. No. Yeah, we went to this place that Jubat had been to, and I got lamb shank with black pudding mash, and she got braised beef shoulder with bacon and spring onion mash. We had haggis, neeps, and tatties to begin with. It was very nice. The thing about CEX is I feel like their prices are going to be rather expensive. If there was something, like if you want to get stuff in bulk, you're like, oh, I just want to pick up some games, I think CX is good. But if you're looking for a particular game, I would probably guess that something like eBay would be better. What the hell is this shit? Vinted? Yeah. I've never used Vinted. But I know you buy and sell a lot of stuff on Vinted, Carrie, so... So yeah, if you're like, oh, I've got a PS2 and I want to buy a bunch of PS2 games, yeah, go CEX and do that. I've been thinking about selling my Wii U at CEX. Because I have a Wii U with a bunch of games, but I think 90% of the games I have the Switch versions anyway. I don't think I'm ever going to use the Wii U for anything. So... you want to buy it? I'll sell it to you. If you pay for postage. Vintage is how you find your rare games. Do you have a list of ones that you want to get? Or is it just... do you just go for everything? Excuse me, sorry. Hi, Hugh. Hugh, did you add me on Steam? You did. Okay, good. I was 90% sure it was you, but then I also have the worries that it's someone posing. I've had a lot of people posing as other people who I know. But yeah. How have you been, dude? How's life treating you? Import fees? Really? I mean, if you want it and you want to pay, well, it's a UK one, so you'd have to get adapters and shit, right? You do have a list? Okay. Regional versions of games you own. Oh. I see. So they're games that you already own, but just different languages. Your Steam and everything else almost got hacked? Oh no. Yeah, because I was like, don't I have you on Steam? Do you doing a cleanup or something? I was really confused. You got another imposter recently? Yeah, it's I've had quite a few incidents lately. Kaboom! Oh, you're talking to Swoot? Well, hopefully you didn't lose anything and you got your account back. You know, just had to re-add people. The Discord got hijacked for a couple of months. Ooh, that's rough. Dance along? I don't know how to dance to this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the dance is. Oh, I'm doing. Move left and right. I'm in a chair. I can spin around. Korean version of Bioshock 2 is super rare. And we sell for 70 to 150. Damn. Is that worth it for the achievements? Just play Elden Ring, bliat. Complete Elden Ring on Steam and then you can buy it on Xbox and then do it again. Are we playing Sekiro co-op mod together? Is there a co-op mod? I need to play Lies of P co-op mod with Swood. They released that recently. Or they're working on it or something. I'd be down to play Sekiro co-op at some point, if you want it. I mean, Prepare to Die Edition is a different version of the game though, right? They're fundamentally different games. It's the same game, but like they're different games, so that makes sense. I guess from my point of view, it's like why not play other games rather than playing the same game like 5 times in 5 different languages? Although I would think Xbox 360 games, that generation, there must be shit tons. Like PS2 as well. Why'd you have 6 copies of Alan Wake? I think we need to have an intervention for like half of chat. As a Dutch person, what the fuck were you listening? I don't know. It's it was a Dutch song apparently, but it's song request day, so it was requested. Oh. It's investment. But investment implies you're going to cash out or something. Where's the money? There it is. You don't go trying to sell your motorcycle for extra money. Oh, nice. Maritime CFT after the sell. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I've just been back. Just got back from a couple of weeks away. So I'm doing good. Refreshed. Dealing with the heat. CeeJaey 1 German version has large parts removed its German. Okay, so to play devil's advocate, you're paying more money for the same game you've played, but has less content. I mean, I guess I have like 4 or 5 different versions of Ocarina of Time, right? I have it on the N64, I have it on Switch, GameCube, 3DS, but Steam, GOG, Xbox collectors, PC collectors, add-on to what's QB. Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD. There has been PTD and remastered very minor, and there are a few meaningful ones. I mean, it's a remaster, so I would say it's a bit of a big difference. Even though remasters don't really change much, I would still say a remaster is like bigger. How many tours deep am I? We worked it out the other day. I think it's like 1300, 1400. This is the second song in the Control trailer? Yeah. Spy. Like, I swear one of those was a meat shot. Surely. Changes how you tackle later game stuff. Damn. It's funny how it's like, this is too gory, remove. Okay. And then the Germans have to play a harder version of the game. See the GTA 6 trailer? Everyone's hyped about it? Yeah, I saw it. I guess I'm not super hyped personally because it's not going to be out on PC for years, right? And honestly, I maybe I'm just being cynical, but I don't see what they can do in GTA 6 that's going to wow me. I feel like GTA 5 pretty well covered a lot of things. I don't know whether it's going to be a Red Dead Redemption 2, like the horse's testicles shrink in the cold kind of detail, but is that detail going to make the game any more fun? You know what I mean? Do you own the Wind Waker Edition 1 plus Zelda Collection for the GameCube? Yes, I do. I have two versions. I have the one that came with the Wind Waker, and I have, yeah, the Zelda Collection. Yeah. Yep, I have those. One with the Master Collection version. According to TacoBot, you have 1,381. Okay, so I'm nearly at 1,400. You could also look on MvM lobby. This is, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a character that's like Morgan Arthurs or something in GTA. Why's your first thought horse testicles? Because that's the thing that people always talk about on Red Dead Redemption 2. Look at the realism. How many of us have played Red Dead Redemption 2 and looked at the horse testicles? I didn't. But they spent a bunch of money and resources and, you know, excuse the pun, horsepower for the game engine to render that. So, like, did it increase my enjoyment of the game? No. Someone posted a thing comparing Dying Light the Beast with Red Dead Redemption 2, because apparently the spoon physics in the soup are better in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, okay, great. If you're going to stare at someone eating a bowl of soup, I guess your immersion is increased by about 10%, but does it really matter? This is what I mean with, like, the amount of things that people are working on actually increasing the quality of the game, or just the realism, and is the realism going to actually have an effect on anything? Go longer drops, thank you, Brito. I'm not like ragging on people who are excited for GTA. Like, it's absolutely fine. I just, throughout my life, I've always had to wait for GTA to come out on PC because I never had a PlayStation or Xbox. So, yeah. Please see trigger warning before spoon. Yeah, but in my defense, Kareek, I did that knowing it would wind you up. The fact that you've mentioned it about 3 times this stream alone means the rage bait was successful. Ariati didn't leave an impression on you? Man, Wayne just got lumbagoed. Do I have a GF? Yes, I'm taken, I'm afraid. Sorry. We have 5 years for the discount version? Yeah, all that. I saw a thing that said GTA 6 was going to be $150 and be 300 gigs. Which, if true, is ridiculous. $300 gig of balloons. It's a lot of balloons, man. It's a lot of balloons. Why did your mom have so many Gibraltar coins? Because my parents went on a cruise and they stopped off on Gibraltar for a day. No, she had multiple. But she couldn't find the one that I gave you. She couldn't find the other one. I think it's like a 10p Gibraltar coin. She's like, I got another one somewhere. And I'm like, well, I can't exactly stay here while you're looking, so I'll give it to him next time. And I also have that Scottish fiver. Someone gave me change. Yeah. It's got Nan Shepherd on it and some fish on the back. What if Starmer refused to step down, arrested all political and declared himself supreme leader of Britain? I mean, well, that wouldn't happen. But if it did, I think people would kick off. Gonna keep it unfolded? Yeah. Oh, do you want me to fold it into tiny little squares? Do we know who's going to be replacing Keir Starmer? Bisexual lighting? How can a light be bisexual? Chat, whatever you do, do not look at the wave. Do not look at the wave. Next time Scoutman turns up to a meetup, he needs to be wearing a full Crash Bandicoot cosplay. Crash 2's a fortune. Honestly, I think all of those kind of things are really expensive, aren't they? People doing cosplays in like $1,000 suits and shit. Is there any CeeJaey knows? Is it something weird? Maybe I don't want to know. Holy shit, it's gamba time. English, please. ¿Por qué? No hablo inglés. I'm sorry, no speak English. Hablamos español aquí, por favor. Is that an image for context? That's so funny. I need to see Scoutman wearing this in spoons. That would be fucking jokes. Oh my god. We should all do it. Everyone has to have a different character. Creek turns up dressed as Master Chief. Through turns up as Solaire. Carrie turns up as Alan Wake. Wayne turns up as Uncle from RDR2 with his lumbago. Ray would turn up as Winton, Overwatch. You finished Terraria? Yeah, we did. I swear we did most of the things. We just had a few more monsters to clean up. Cosplay would you be? You'd be Verso from E33. Why am I Unk? Because you use the lumbago emote more than anybody else. In fact, I think you're the only person who uses it. I can go as Iniesta. That's not to do with gaming, and you're just making a bold joke, and that's mean. You're a fellow bold bro. We should be in solidarity, not attacking each other. Your hair's not that awesome. You could just use a wig. You can get like a hair wig, a beard wig. Oh, that's pretty cool, Meth Man. I'm still gonna wait for Po 2 to be free, but I can go as Neo. You know what? I've sat here and I've thought of people who are relevant to chatters, okay? I've put thought into this and you're just pooping all over it. Actually, yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't know what Aham's E33 obsession is more recent. He'd go with Sekiro. This fucking guy do anything other than play recorders? Dressed with medic in TF2? Oh, because I'm main medic? Honestly, Wayne, sometimes I don't think you know me at all. Leon Kennedy? Oh, right, because I can't think of anything to say. Was that a diamond? I think it was a diamond wrench. Aussie. I'd go as Leon. Leon's pretty cool. I'd wear the Resident Evil 4 jacket. GG's. Thanks for playing, gang. Full party for the whole day? It was pretty good. Sorry nobody got anything good. I'm not your son. What is this roleplay? Oh. Oh, Aham. You could do a Sekiro Owl. Do a cosplay. I told you about we should do a thing where I'm Leon Kennedy and she's Ada. She said no. I was like, but then Swoot could be... Who would Swoot be? Chris Redfield. No! Oh my god. Holy shit. I've got it. 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 We all dress as Resident Evil characters, okay? Okay, so I'll be Leon, Jubats will be Ada, Wayne can be... Wayne gives Chris energy, I think. Chris Redfield. Carrie can be Claire. We got Wesker. You know, just doing this, right? Okay? Just roll with it, Jubats, just roll with it. Okay? Okay? And so we're all in Weatherspoons, and we're all dressed up, right? And we're like, oh, this is cool, Resident Evil gang, right? But where's Swoot? Is Swoot not turning up? And who walks through the door but motherfucking Mr. X? Swoot's dressed as Mr. X. He chases us around Weatherspoons. We get kicked out, but it'll be a fun 5 minutes. That'll be fun. Why not Nemesis? Because Mr. X has a coat and a hat. And we'd have to try and... We'd be throwing pint glasses to try and knock Swoot's hat off. DBD IRL, exactly. They can't kick you out. I'm Mr. X. Are you RE5 or RE1, Chris Redfield? I think I'll allow you to be 5. I think you can be 5. You got the experience. I award you with the title of Resident Evil veteran. Resident Evil 1 Chris is like, huh? Resident Evil 5 Chris is like, pow! Pow! You want the guy that traps Sherry? He hasn't seen that pie yet. You haven't played, but you read a book? It's good enough. Yeah, if you shoot his health, you get an IRL achievement. He has to buy you a drink. You'll be ignored because you're not... Yeah. It's like when we're playing 2v8 and all of us are Resident Evil characters and then there's one random who turns and is playing freaking Lara Croft or something. Hydrate, chat. Hydrate. It's hot. Jordan can be Ramon Salazar. Jordan can be Salazar. He's a dinky little guy. See, we could do this. Sorted. Alright, guys. Alright, we'll do a quick scrandle. We'll do a cheeky scrandle. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. University of Miami, USA. Pimento cheese milkshake. Vanilla ice cream, vanilla syrup, pimento cheese, and potato chips. Yeah, we had shawarma in Scotland, sweet. It was good. It was good. Anyway, Arena Castelao, Brazil. Mysterious Brazilian scran with farofa. Honestly, I'm going for the mysterious Brazilian scran over fucking bread, cheese, and chips in a milkshake. It's so good. It was. We were in Glasgow, and we had pasta, and we got home. We were still hungry by the time it was the evening. So we got lamb shawarma and some garlic bread. And Canada was playing Qatar, and it was on the TV in the kebab place, and Canada scored, and they all went, "Oh no, Canada scored!" And I just looked at Jubats and I was like, "Don't celebrate." I think they support Qatar. Right, let's go with this. Okay, that was easy. Singapore National Stadium, Singapore. Nazi Lemak Spice Dog. Sambal chili, crushed peanuts, anchovies, cucumber. That looks good. I'd try that. Crushed peanuts, interesting, but I'd try it. Sutton Coldfield, England. Chip butty on a Saturday. I mean, it's. See you later, you man. Good luck with work. I'm going with the dog. Grimsby Town, England. Pulled pork and doner crunch wraps. Ooh. Ooh. Chatham Town, England. Cheeseburger. That's easy. Middlesbrough, England. Parmo in a bun. Alright. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, USA. Food and drink. Popcorn, chicken tenders, fries, hot dog, pretzel, nachos, pizza, drink. I mean, it's got to be this one, right? There's a lot of variety. I'd eat that. That's not that bad. Commonwealth Stadium, Edmonton, Canada. Quarter-pound beef hot dog with a Heineken. $6.95? Hungerford Town, England. Bull Pit Beast with chips. Meeting time now. Good luck, Wayne. Thanks for gaming. We got to go for the Bull Pit. The burger is nice. T-Mobile Park, Seattle, USA. Sumo dog. Wasabi relish, pickled peppers, spicy mayo, teriyaki sauce, furikake, and minced onion. Versus BFC Dynamo, Germany. Steak in a bun. $3.45 is good, and it probably is good, but I mean, we go with dog, right? What? North Ferriby, England. Festive loaded fries, chips, stuffing balls, pigs and blankets, gravies, cranberry sauce, mint sauce. Hell fucking yeah. Air United, Scotland, chips and curry sauce. Hot dog is way too stuffed. It looked like pork. It didn't look like steak. It looked like a pork chop. And it was just hanging out the bun, man. But, yeah. It's got to be this. FC Victoria, Berlin, Germany. What is it with Germans and having a tiny piece of bread and the meat just hanging out? MetLife Stadium, USA. Chicken tenders with chips and a large drink. I mean, I'd eat it. But, like, I don't know. Do I not eat my meat hanging out? Have some modesty. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with the chicken. Yeah. Blast Open Rotterdam, Netherlands. Fries with mayo. Oxford City, England. Burger. That does look like a good burger. Chicken is so basic though. I mean, it's a bog standard. You can, if a chicken tender is good, it's just like boom, okay. If it was fries with garlic instead, you pick left. I mean, this probably tastes really nice. They look like fresh chips, and it could be garlic mayo or regular mayo. That looks nice. But that burger, that's a good bun, and that's a good burger. That didn't deserve 28%. Deserves higher. Cheltenham Town, England. Dirty roasties. Roast potatoes with chili and cheese. Nice. Hamburger SV, Germany. Sour herring in a roll. Fried herring also available. So I like herring. I would like that. I don't like the fact that I can't see the herring here, and that's like a moist bun. Personally, I'd go for the dirty roasties. Why is the cheese not melted? They probably serve it to you there. So what they probably do is put the roasties in, pour the chili on, and then have like a handful of cheese and sprinkle it on. So it would melt as time goes on. Oh yeah, I've had those chips with mayo. Every single time I've been to the Netherlands, I've always had them. Just walking around the streets with a cone of chips. I'm going with this. Yeah. Alright, 9 out of 10. Unbeaten streak is over. This one is the one we got wrong. That doesn't look like steak. That looks like pork. I'm with Muzza. That's pork. I don't know. I mean, 61% isn't bad. But I guess the fact that this is $8.25 is quite expensive. And it's a bit busy, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's a really good picture. Whatever. I feel like the fact that you can see the stadium in the background. Yeah. You put both in the 80%. Yeah, I just feel like this looks a little bit rough and ready compared to that. I'd eat both easily. It's such good mayo. It is. It is. Yeah, the last time I had it was when we were in Alkmaar. Yeah. We sat by the canal and had some. Anyway. I'm gonna call it there, guys, because I need to go check in on and do some work stuff. I've got a meeting in a bit. And I need to chill out. But yeah, tomorrow. What do I do tomorrow? So we're doing DBD on Thursday because that is when the anniversary will be out, and I think it's Thursday. I think someone said it was the 25th. Have a cold shower, send pics. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play some Deadlock tomorrow if anyone's around and wants to play that. Maybe I'll play some DBD on stream prior to the event. I don't know. I'll just do some chill things. We're not starting any new games. Next week we'll probably start Metal Gear Solid 3. I still don't know whether I do Metal Gear Solid 3 or I do the Delta one. Do I do the remake, the Delta one? I don't know. We could do R6 potentially as well if people want to play. I'm down for that. Show you me hanging out. So next week we'll do Metal Gear Solid 3, Deltarune. There's a new chapter, right? So I'll play that at some point. That's probably a one-day stream thing. I want to play Donkey Kong 64. That came out on Switch, so I want to do that. Lies of P co-op would be fun. Sekiro co-op is potential. We could do another Elden Ring playthrough. But yeah, next week, once I'm back for good, and we'll do a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.